Gents, welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to talk about the importance of using social media the right way. Look, we have such a golden opportunity with all these apps and different platforms and algorithms to take advantage of them and build a good online presence and build a good brand for ourselves. But so many of us and so many guys are wasting so much time swiping away through these algorithms, through these platforms, watching this brain rot, low IQ, high dopamine rubbish. You know, I can admit it myself, there have been times where I have fallen into the dopamine cycle of endless consumption. But you know, one thing that I can say is that I do create myself. I do put stuff into the algorithm. I do add to the platforms that I am using. And I wanted to make this video today to encourage you guys that maybe don't do that and that are just in this consumer mindset to start thinking about doing it. Look, before you stop the video and click away, I know maybe not all of you want to be a content creator. You know, that's not what I'm suggesting here. I know not everybody has an interest in sitting down and talking to a camera. This is something I love to do. You know, I love talking about personal development content. I love self-improvement. I like coaching people. It's something I have a huge interest in. That's why I do it. But even if I didn't do this, it would be so important to build a solid online presence for myself, because without it, you are at a huge disadvantage. You know, one of the first things that employers do before they consider hiring you for a job is they look up your name on LinkedIn. You know, if you've not got a good LinkedIn presence, you're at an automatic disadvantage. You know, there's automatically a red flag in that room when they are going through potential participants and candidates. You know, it's what a lot of people look at when they look up a business before they consider going into business or using their services. So look, if you are only using social media for the purpose of consuming, I want to ask you to start thinking about building some kind of presence of your own. I want to ask you to think in the long term. Look, this is such a golden opportunity to build a profile and to make yourself look presentable and to market yourself in such a way that you will attract opportunities. You know, of course, we can consume content as well. You know, I myself enjoy watching educational content. You know, I enjoy watching sports. I enjoy watching videos about the gym. But for me, it just wouldn't sit right only engaging and watching and viewing content. You know, do you want to be the consumer, the person who is being sold to, you know, by everybody? Or do you want to be the person who is actually pumping something into these algorithms? You know, some of these people are making serious money online, serious money. And some of these people are way less skilled than you, but making way more money than you, just because they found something that they were interested in and they marketed it online. You know, as I said, not everybody has to turn into a content creator or do anything like I'm doing. You know, this is something I love to do. That's why I'm doing it. But I'm sure, you know, with your side hustle or the thing that you enjoy doing, I'm sure that there is a way that you can take this online. I'm sure that there is a way that you can take advantage of this golden opportunity and start to market yourself in a way whereby you can attract more potential customers. I'm sure there is a way that you can build an audience for whatever it is that you do. But I'm certain that the idea of just consuming and not producing anything in the long term isn't going to bear many fruits. You know, it might be fun in the moment to swipe away. Sometimes I catch myself doing the same thing. You see a silly video, you laugh, you swipe. You go to the next silly video, you laugh, you swipe. And then 30 minutes has passed by like nothing happened, and you are not one step closer to achieving your goals. But along the way, between that session of swiping, you've liked a few videos, you've commented on a few videos, and you've helped somebody else towards achieving their goal. So just be the guy that is putting stuff out there for other people to like and comment and share. You know, don't just consume. Don't be the person who is just consistently consuming the things that other people do. Be somebody who produces. Be somebody who makes something happen. You know? Put your stuff out there. It doesn't have to be a video showing your face. It doesn't have to be on self-improvement. It doesn't have to be anything like that. But if you are launching a business, or even doing something as simple as improving your ability to play chess, and maybe you film yourself playing chess, but you don't show your face. You know, you just put a camera down at the side of yourself when you're playing chess, and you create a profile with an anonymous name just about your ability to improve at playing chess. And you know, over a while, this page starts to gain a following, you start to interact with people, and before you know it, you may have thousands and thousands of followers, and some of them even asking you to pay them to teach them how to play. You know, or you can just consume. You can just watch other people do it, and you can just watch other people do the thing that you could be doing. You know, I just want to nail this point. It doesn't have to be something as open as the videos that I make. You know, I do this because I like it, but it has to be something, guys. You can't just be consuming anymore. It is a huge opportunity, and I really hope that watching this video today, some of you have taken something from it, and maybe now you're going to be starting to think about some of the things that you can produce. You know, we all consume, we can't help it. We all consume. These algorithms are designed to keep you locked in, to keep you trapped, to keep you swiping, to keep you scrolling. You might as well, though, make sure that somebody else is going to be liking, commenting, and sharing on the things that you produce. You might as well start building a brand for yourself or for your business, for your side hustle, so that you can start fast tracking towards building the life that you want to build and becoming the successful man that you have the potential to become. You know, it's a golden opportunity, guys. Just don't waste it. Anyway, look, guys, I really hope that you took something from this video. If you did, make sure to smash the subscribe button, like the video, comment your thoughts down below, and let me know, guys, what is it that you're going to start producing content for? What is it that you're going to start building online? I'd be really excited to hear. If anybody has any ideas from this video, please let me know. And guys, look, I have made a free men's Discord community. The link is down below in the description. It's just a group of guys. We're all going to be talking about personal development, some of our goals, some of the things we want to achieve. We're also going to be talking about some of our problems and supporting each other through the tough times that we can all go through sometimes, and overall just trying to help one another level up. And if you guys are interested, I am offering my one-to-one coaching services. The link is also down below in the bio. All you've got to do is click on the link, book yourself a slot, hop on a call with me, and we'll get talking whenever you're ready. Anyway, guys, as always, thank you for your time and attention, and I will see you in the next one.